Wiki. Welcome back to the Healthy Skin Coaching, Biohacking, Skin Specializing Show. I am your host, Takashi, helping you biohack your life for clear skin and longevity. Today, I'm going to talk about how to prevent death. So here's a little backstory. Last year, I was debilitated from severe eczema, and I was determined to cure it using natural methods like food as the ultimate medicine. And I was able to cure myself. And in my quest to heal my skin, I discovered the secrets to longevity. And it really isn't that complicated. So I'm going to share with you what I learned and the secrets to clear skin and longevity. So I looked up the leading cause of death in America, and this is what I found. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, these conditions were the leading causes of death in 2017. First up is heart disease. Well, heart disease happens when you form plaques in your blood vessels or arteries and you're not getting enough blood to the heart. Well, you form plaques because you're eating inflammatory foods and you're not working out and you're not taking care of your cardiovascular health. So how I do it is to eat only anti-inflammatory foods and use the sauna every day to maintain my cardiovascular health. Now this quarantine is straight up cock blocking me from using the sauna every day, and I need Rona season to end. I need it to end so I can go to LA Fitness and be able to hit the sauna every single day. Like I'm literally going through withdrawals, like I'm just like, need my saunas. That's how bad it's been. So I beg you, LA Fitness, please reopen. It's almost time. I will wear a mask and I won't infect anyone, I promise. Next up is cancer. Well, cancer mainly occurs because you have too much inflammation inside your body. Just years of accumulating inflammation from food and from lifestyle choices causes cancers. So with cancers, inflammatory chemicals called prostaglandins and leukotrienes are overexpressed, specifically PGE2 and LTB4. Well, you upregulate or increase those inflammatory chemicals inside your body through your diet. If you're eating shitty food and lots of vegetable oils and carbs and sugars and even meats and eggs, you upregulate your linoleic acid, which is your omega-6s, and your arachidonic acid, which come from meats and eggs, and then that has a downstream effect of increasing prostaglandins and leukotrienes that cause inflammation. And guess what? These inflammatory chemicals are overexpressed in cancers. So what I'm doing to prevent cancer is I really don't eat arachidonic acid anymore unless I have a cheat day, which is pretty rare. On a daily basis, I really limit my omega-6s and arachidonic acid intake and really focus on omega-3s. So from salmon, from flaxseed, and from omega-3 fish oil. And I recommend the Zinzino oil on my website, which is the best, most bioavailable omega-3 oil in the market today. Since starting my anti-inflammatory diet to heal my skin, and now that I know that it's the secret to longevity, I've been in the best shape of my life. I have the most energy, the lowest body fat. I have an 8-pack that I didn't know I would ever get. Like my abs are looking sexy. And honestly, having healthy skin is so much more important than satisfying my short-term cravings of eating the sugars and the shitty food. Like those temptations and desires are gone. Like I love having clear skin. And I'm sure if you're watching this, you would rather have clear skin too. Alright, so next is accidents. Obviously, we can't prevent that from happening, but I'm going to try my best to live to 777 years old without any medical conditions that might kill me. And next up, we have chronic lower respiratory diseases. Well, the saunas every day help me to improve my lung function and improve my cardiovascular health. So it's going to help reduce the risk of respiratory diseases. And next up, we have strokes or cerebrovascular diseases. Again, saunas are great for your blood flow, for your blood vessels and arteries, so you should be able to get enough blood into your brain to prevent strokes from happening. And if you are eating an anti-inflammatory diet, then you don't really form plaques in your blood vessels. And next up, we have Alzheimer's disease with 121,000 deaths. And Alzheimer's happens because you have too many amyloid beta proteins that build up inside the brain and it forms plaques, which degrades cell function. Well, guess what? Arachidonic acid from meats and eggs promote amyloid beta proteins, and mTOR is overactivated in patients with Alzheimer's. mTOR stands for mammalian target of rapamycin, which is a pathway that promotes cell replication and cell growth and protein synthesis. And it's important when you're growing up to activate mTOR to have a strong body. But when you reach adulthood, you actually want to inhibit mTOR as much as possible because it's overexpressed in a lot of these medical conditions, including in over 70% of cancers. So I inhibit mTOR by fasting every month for 3 days and fasting for a day when I run out of groceries. So I don't even let my body build up amyloid beta proteins inside my body that can lead to Alzheimer's, and I don't even let cancerous cells a chance to form inside my body. And next up, we have diabetes with 83,000 deaths. Again, if you're eating clean, if you eat anti-inflammatory foods, you really don't get diabetes. Diabetes is mostly preventable. 95% of people who have diabetes is type 2 diabetes, which is a gradual onset from all the shitty food that people are eating. And your body becomes resistant to insulin, so you have too much sugar in your blood at all times, which obviously leads to all sorts of medical conditions. And the crazy stat was like 30 million Americans have diabetes and over 80 million Americans have pre-diabetes. So over 100 million Americans have diabetes or pre-diabetes, which is insane if you think about it. That's how poorly nutrition is emphasized in this country. Like, no one really cares about what they're putting inside their bodies. Like, a third of this country, of the United States, does not care what they put inside their bodies. And it's crazy to me. It overwhelms the healthcare system. You have entire families dying from the coronavirus because they have diabetes or because they are overweight. And those two conditions are entirely preventable. All right, next up we have influenza and pneumonia. Well, studies showed that saunas help boost white blood cells in order for you to fight off viruses like the flu and like the coronavirus. And that's why I need LA Fitness to open so I can hit the sauna every day to increase my white blood cells so that I can fight off the coronavirus. Next up, we have nephrosis or nephritis with 50,000 deaths, and that's inflammation in the kidneys. Well, again, if you eat clean and you have a healthy lifestyle, you really don't have inflammation within your kidneys. And diabetes is a precursor to getting inflammation within the kidneys. So if you eat clean and you have a healthy lifestyle, you're not going to get diabetes, and chances are you're not going to get kidney disease. And lastly, intentional self-harm or suicides with 47,000 deaths. Now, I've had severe depression and suicidal thoughts when I had severe acne and severe eczema and when my mom passed away. But all of these things I was able to overcome, and now I'm mentally the healthiest I've ever been. I'm perfectly at peace and harmony within myself, and I want to help others get clear skin, achieve longevity, and focus on mental health. That is my goal, and that is my purpose in life. So I hope this was helpful. You can learn more about me and my services on thehealthyskincoach.com. And again, I highly recommend the products that I sell in my shops that can help you prevent a lot of these medical conditions from happening, including the omega-3 oil, which is called the balance oil, which helps to increase your omega-3 that inhibits the inflammatory effects of omega-6s inside your body. And omega-6s, again, comes from vegetable oils, from the carbs, from the sugars, from the meats, from the eggs. And unfortunately, all this yummy food is causing inflammation inside your body. Now, I'm not saying never eat these types of foods, but I do recommend eating healthy, anti-inflammatory foods 5 days out of the week so that on the weekends, you can have cheat days on cheat days and satisfy your cravings, because I know that so many Americans are addicted to food. And unfortunately, that's also killing us, because food can be the ultimate medicine or the ultimate poison. All right. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Please share this video if you found it helpful. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to stay healthy and you want to get sexy. Until next time, Taco is out.